Study on Soccer. I'm here with Chris Toth. Chris, we have a new brand. You're here in the Empire now instead of Ontario. But what does that really mean? Because, I mean, in truth, the core of the team is still there.
Yeah, I mean, it's a new name and new colors, but it's the same team. You know?
Right.
So, same team, same guys, kind of same mission.
So I want to talk to you, in reality, I want to talk to you about the beach soccer. So you guys just had a tournament recently. How did that turn out?
Yeah, we were out in Dubai.
Right.
We had it's probably the second biggest international tournament next to the World Cup. We went 1-4. We're in every match. Could have very well won every match.
I saw that.
Just kind of how the way the sand, was bouncing the ball then. But
yeah,
it's a great tournament. The competition is very high. Playing against some of the best players in the world that play beach soccer.
Right.
But yeah, it was fantastic.
So you played, I know it was Iran and Japan, and
We played Paraguay and Spain as well. We played Japan twice.
okay. And it was Japan that you lost. No, you beat Japan in the final game.
No, so we've lost all the games in the group stage. So then what they do is they combine, the top two of each group.
It's 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 3 and 4.
And then they want to do a 1 through 8, right? And
Right.
so we played Spain, who finished third in their group, and we were last in our group. So we
okay.
played Spain. We ended up beating Spain. So then we met Japan, who beat Saudi Arabia, who was last place in Group B, and we played them for a fifth place match. And we ended up losing to them.
How are you looking forward to the World Cup?
Outdoor World Cup?
Well,
or beach soccer?
Let's talk about beach soccer first.
Okay. Yeah, very excited for next season.
And where's that going to be?
We don't know yet.
Okay.
We don't know yet. There's going to be the World Beach Game qualifiers, which the World Beach Games will be in Bali.
Okay.
So we'll see if we can get there and qualify for that. There'll be the World Cup qualifiers that should be taking place in May, is what they're saying, and then the World Cup unknown.
Okay.
And probably later on in the year, typically in November.
So I think a lot of people are wondering why Nick Pereira was not in Dubai.
Nick Pereira is the general manager of the Seattle Reign, so he's got his job,
other responsibilities.
Yeah, he's got other things going on, and
Okay.
he really wanted to be there.
Right.
But he had a playoff match, and I think he really needed to be there for that.
Yeah, no doubt about that. But at the same time, from the fans' perspective of your guys' tournament, your games were so close, and it's hard to sit there and watch that happen and not have Nick on the field.
Yeah, his presence was missed for sure.
Right.
He's the captain of the team. He's the leading goal scorer of the team. So, we all know what Nick can do. But it was also, kind of a moment for the team to see what we could do, with Nick not being there.
Good point.
Which, we really would like Nick to be there. So.
Right. Good point. Okay, so you brought up, when I mentioned World Cup, you alluded to the World Cup. Mm-hmm. So who's your team?
Well, my team currently, I'm a U.S. fan, so I always support U.S.
Of course.
But I always grew up watching Italy, and they're great players that they've had, and
Right.
they're not in the World Cup, so I'm a bit upset about that.
Okay.
But obviously going for the U.S., and then I've always been a Holland fan, so I'll be rooting for them as well. And I don't know who's going to win. I think it'll be tough. I think the environment, is going to play a little bit of a role in it with the heat and kind of the time zone and all that. But we'll see. It'll be interesting.
Do you have anything to say about Qatar being the host?
No.
Okay, we'll just leave it at that. Okay, because I kind of do. I kind of do.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of messed up that Qatar is hosting this event. I don't know where they earned it.
Yeah.
I'll just leave it at that. But at any rate, it really doesn't matter at the end of the day because everybody's going to be playing in the same environment at the same location and making this go forward. I've heard a lot about Argentina being a stronger team this year, and then of course there's always the Germany and Brazil and those guys.
Yeah.
But it's going to be exciting because every year we just sort of build up for this, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Those teams you mentioned, they're all strong. We can't count out France, who
Exactly.
just won it.
Yeah.
4 years ago.
Right.
So we'll see. Like I said, it's gonna be interesting.
Okay, so what about Hungary?
What about them? They're not in it.
They're not in it. Why? What happened?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. They had a great Euro. Great
yeah,
Euro.
they did. Actually, they did.
Yeah.
They did really
Yeah,
well.
they shocked the world.
Yeah, they did really well.
They had a good Euro. They've got some upcoming players, that they're looking good, but we'll see. Maybe in 4 years' time.
Okay. All right, Chris Toth. Thanks, man.
Yeah,
I appreciate you every time.
Thanks for having me.